Let's take a look at the build you saw in the ISA, using a Recon Destroyer T6, the very recent addition to the Z-Store. Using a phaser cannon build. Using the phaser quad cannons, the sensor-linked dual cannon, the prolonged engagement phaser dual cannon, the agony phaser energy torpedo, the Elite Fleet Intervention Protomare Deflector Array from the Fleet Colony with the Starship Weapon Specialization and Penetration. Then the Prevailing Fortified Impulse Engines from the Competitive Reputation with the Engineering Speed Boost and Turn Rate Boost for better control. Then the Prevailing Fortified Warp Core, pick the one you like, from the Competitive Reputation. Then the Prevailing Innervated Resilient Shield Array from the Competitive Reputation with the Critical Chance and Severity. And those three will give you the 2-piece and 3-piece set, the hull capacity and the specialization and the energy damage resistance rating. Then for AF weapons I used the Twilightium Enhanced Phaser Turret, and then the Heavy Biomolecular Phaser Turret. Actually, since I'm not using the 2-piece set of this, you can also use a other sensor-linked phaser turret as well, because I'm not using the 2-piece of it. If you are, then of course this one is better. The experimental weapon, I used a railgun, not the best one, but it works for me. Then for devices, the web matter capacitor, the subspace fields modulator and the battery energy amplifiers. Console wise, I use the tachyonetic converter from the low-buy store for the critical chance and severity, the weapon sensor and answer for the accuracy, and the hull plating is nice, I guess, also from the low-buy store. Then the disruption pulse emitter for the two-piece set together with the dynamic power redistribution module, which is the best DPS console in the game almost. You can also, instead of this one, use the secondary shield or the point defense, being the best one basically, especially if you're using torpedoes as well. Then the hostile acquisition for the accuracy rating and the clicky is pretty nice too. It's from the exchange, not that expensive. The universal domino, in this case also for the phaser damage, but mainly for the accuracy and the clicky. This is from the Bajoran Interceptor event ship. Then for tech consoles, I use 2 vulnerability locators phaser and 2 engineering or energetic protomatter matrix infusers kinetic phaser from the colony. They heal you when you activate energy enhancers like scatter volley and fire at will. So I have fire at will even though I don't actually need it in this ship, but we'll come to that. And crit chances. Then for skills, I use my standard skill tree. For more detailed rundown, I have a video on my channel. For Miracle Worker and Strategist, as the specializations. Then for traits, I use Contacts is for Kings, Anchored, Superior Accurate, Intense Focus, A Good Day to Die, Superior Cannon Training, Self-Modulating Fire, Fleet Coordinator, Inspirational Leader. Then for the Starship traits I use Emergency Weapon Cycles, Withering Barrage, Calm Before the Storm, Cold-Hearted, and Promise of Ferocity. Then for the space reputation, I use Magnified Firepower, Controlled Countermeasure, which procs with Cold-Hearted, Precision for the crit chance, Advanced Targeting Systems for the crit severity, and Enhanced Armor Penetration. Then for active reputation, use all the space ones. Then stations. Since this is a Federation, I have 2 SRO Superior Brawn Operatives from the Fleet Embassy, Nayota El Hura, and the Vanguard Engineer, and the Pirate Division Psi from the Alliance's mission from the Delta mission track. Then for the abilities, I use Emergency Power to Weapons 1, Ox to Bat 1, Override Subsystem Safeties 3, Chemosite Laced Weaponries 1, Attack Pattern Beta 1, Torpedo Spread 3, can Scatter Volley 3, and Thaw. And that Thaw is to trigger the healing of the consoles more. Then Engineering Team 1, Oxabat 1, Science Team 1, Hazard Emitters 2, and Transfer Shield Strength 3. And lastly, the active DOFs, which are chance for stacking crit severity buff when firing with energy weapons, increased damage versus Borg, attack pattern beta restores hull when firing, and 3 technicians for the Oxabat cooldown reduction. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.